Hello. How's everybody today? Good, I hope. Good, I hope. So, Jeff? Is Jeff there? Hello, Jeff the Talking Mongoose. How are you? Tell us how you are in chat, Jeff the Talking Mongoose. So here's where we are today. It's been a crazy week for a number of reasons. I am back in Cleveland now, and part of my crew of the squad is still in Cleveland. I'm in Georgia. We got some people in the other room. We got some people across town. I think somebody might be at Zaxby's because that's just the way it is. So I actually was trying to get some projects done for today so I could debut them to follow my new plan of releasing every week and all that. And I ran out of time. So I was like, you know what? Maybe I should not do the live stream. Just call it. And those who matter said, no, you get on there, you do that. And then I realized I still had a bunch of stuff ready to share. So here I am on the live stream for Wednesday night, June 12th, 2024. And we have some interesting things to cover. So, first of all, I have been trying to figure out this social media thing. And it could be a disaster. It really could. Or it could be what they call a crap shoot, which means who knows if it's going to work. But it turns out probably I just don't know what I'm doing. So let me give you an example. And while I do this, what I would like you to do is remember that we need your support. The only way I'm going to be able to keep doing this and make new music and all that is if we have people on board, sharing and liking and all those things. So I have set up so I can share my MacBook screen. So there's that. And I'm still talking in the corner. And what I wanted to show you was what socials I'm trying to get together. So first of all, we have TikTok. Let me see if I can maximize this so you can see it well. So we have TikTok. TikTok is very interesting. You might see I just started posting a little more this week. And so I did this video here called Pure Imagination down here at the bottom with 191 views in the middle there. And then I did this video here where I'm just talking to the camera. And it had 361 views. And it had them right away. Because like my sister said, they like to see people talking about stuff. Get to the point. So I'm working on that. Here's a recent one. And it's got 280. So that's pretty decent. Now this one right here, it's pinned. This is my video I worked on for months. And this was the big culmination. I was very excited. And it's still going to get out to people. But it went a little slower because I think not fully understanding the algorithms and all that. But also, social media can be wacky. So at one point, a video was taken down because I used the hashtag Daniel Grigson music, which I think pretty appropriately does explain the music. But for some reason, the social didn't like that. I've had ads canceled. I've had posts removed off Facebook. But as I figure this out and I start posting more and more enjoyable content, which by the way, I'm having fun too. If you look up here where it says followers, I have 117. Necco Records has 117. On TikTok, until that's 1,000, I cannot live stream on TikTok, and there's a lot of other things not available. So, if you can possibly follow us, Necco Records, I'd be very happy, very appreciative. If we can't get that number to 1,000, then we can really start sharing our music more. We're also on Instagram. Instagram I haven't spent as much time on, but we're going to keep going. I have the video here as well for Pure Imagination. And I think Instagram is going to be more where we put unique pictures and photos and things to share. So please like and follow this one as well. We've got the Facebook group. This is our nerve center. This is where I really want to center all of our activity. We have a few people that regularly comment, thank you so much. We've got John and Megan and Jonah, really the whole Bryant family. Judy Bowling, she's good on there. Mindy's in there. Um, I know I'm forgetting some people, but we do have our new list today, and this is very exciting. Um, of our new street team members. So, Dash Hughes, Jana White, Deborah Cook, Stephen Andrew Card, Julie Hoberty, Clifton A. Farrell. All joined the street team this week. So, I'm going to give a round of applause myself here because it's very exciting and I'm happy to have you. Please, if you have not joined and you're watching this, join our street team. It's free, but it's a private group, so we will share things here that we share nowhere else, and things like video debuts, things like that. So the Necco Records street team, please be active if you can. I want to have fun talking to people a lot, having people talk to each other, having conversations, debating music, giving each other encouragement. All these good things can happen on the channel. So please, if you haven't yet, join this and send other people this way if you think they would enjoy it as well. Finally, the one I wanted to talk about was YouTube. This is where I'm going to center video releases and things. You're like, yeah, Daniel, that's brilliant. You're going to use YouTube for videos. Yeah, well, I might be slow, okay? But I'm working on it. So here's Pure Imagination, the video. It's got 74 views. Obviously, we're hoping to really get it out to people. Interestingly, I got some great feedback today from people. I was thinking, oh, it's been out 7 days and not many people have looked at it. But I'm getting people reaching out to me like today that were like, oh, I just got to it. It was, I had it flagged or I didn't have time to look at it yet. And now they're like, I loved it. It was top notch. It was so great. So I'm thinking that really just getting it out to people, giving some time for them to see it, and then they're really going to love what we're doing. So this is also where you can see live streams once they've published after we're done. So please join and follow our YouTube channel and leave comments and get involved. So that's my sort of explanation of what's going on online and all that. So in review of that, we're going to go with TikTok. Help me get 1,000 so that we can live stream and do all kinds of great things there. And I don't want to buy them. I literally have people coming at me from all directions online like, buy your first 1,000 leads. It's okay. Well, it might be legal, but it's just not what I'm going to do. We're not going to buy fans. So please join us. Help us grow organically. Instagram, Facebook and the Facebook group, YouTube, and that's what we're doing. So what was I working on this week that kept me too busy? Well, I'm not going to get into the boring stuff, but I'll say what music thing I was doing. I'm working on a song to release, and I was going to release it tonight, but it's not exactly done. It's almost done. However, I'm going to play it for you anyways because we are online, we are streaming, and I want to share it with people even though I don't have the video done. This song is called Mindy, and I wrote it maybe 20 years ago or something. I don't know. As we've been discussing, I have hundreds of songs unreleased, and I'm going to really take the next few months and just release everything. But of course, I do want to touch them up before they go. I am a bit of a perfectionist. So, what I thought I would do is call up my actual project in Logic Pro. So this is what it looks like when you're recording a project here. I've got the files up here. You can see the waveforms of the files, like there's drums, bass, vocals here, guitars, which I call axes, and when these all play together, that's the song. So these are tracks that I recorded years ago, and then I brought them back, put them into Logic here, Logic Pro, and then there's a typical mixer down here like you might see in a studio. So this is where I am now. I'm working on this song called Mindy, and it's really close to being done. I'll explain later why it's not fully done, but I figure why not show you right where it is right now, directly from Logic Pro. So I'm going to play this. It's, I don't know, a few minutes long. You can enjoy it. It's a true story. It's about Mindy, who is my wife, and it's also about her father, who is my father-in-law, Don, and he's in the song. He makes an appearance in the beginning, and I would say that it's all true stuff. And when you see the video, you'll understand even more. Yes, Mindy, that is why I was trying to video you. I don't have enough video of you to make the video of you. And so that's part of the reason why it's not ready. The other part I'll tell you about after this. But let's enjoy it. This is the song Mindy, written by me. John Ovalgon originally played the drums. That is Mallory's dad from the squad, the Sassafras Squad or Smarty Pants or whatever they call themselves. And the guitar playing is actually Tim Christou, and I am actually playing bass because during this period of Neckos for Breakfast I was playing bass, and that's why there's a bass lead on this song. Since it was my song about Mindy, we put a bass lead on it because that's what I was playing at the time in the band. So here it is, Mindy.
Mindy, your dad is crazy. He said he'd break my fingers if I went on after you, but really, he's kind of funny. He told me he ate zingers as I could if I want to. And Mindy, your car is slower than mine. We race them all the time, and I could always beat you, but I love you, so I let you win. I don't think so, no, I don't think so, no, but it doesn't matter anyway, 'cause you are the one who brings me up when I am down. You're the answer to these questions, you're a wall around this town. It's so sad for the others because they will never see, will never feel like me, as warm and safe as I do, a burning arrow straight through, and there will never be another girl like you, yeah. You are the best thing ever to happen to me. You put up with my stupid ways, and that's not the easiest thing to do. For a minute or two, not to mention for the rest of our lives. You are the one who brings me up when I am down. You're the answer to these questions. You're a wall around this town. It's so sad for the others because they will never see, will never feel like me, as warm and safe as I do, a burning arrow straight through, and there will never be another girl like you, yeah. It's so sad for them, but it's so good for me. I cry for them, then I laugh for me. You are the one who brings me up when I am down. You're the answer to these questions. You're a wall around this town. It's so sad for the others because they will never see, will never feel like me, as warm and safe as I do, a burning arrow straight through, and there will never be another girl like you, yeah. As warm and safe as I do, a burning arrow straight through, and there will never be another girl like you.
All right. So that was Mindy in the process of being finished. Let me save this so I can save some bandwidth. Close it. So, for example, the distorted bass lead in there was quite heavy, which I liked it, but it was a little too much. So that's kind of what I have to mix. But the reason that I didn't get it done is because I ended up having to do something else today, and it's kind of cool. I'll give you a heads up about it. So with music, for me, it's always a crisis. Like, can I go another day with this process? Can I make this happen? And I'm looking for other things to do musically, to kind of build up what I do. So there's live music, there's producing, there's presentations. And of course, what I do a lot is produce in the studio, write, record, and produce. So I was downtown Waycross here in South Georgia, and I saw this studio, and it looked like it had kind of a new sign on it, but nobody was there. And when I checked on Facebook, it said it's closed temporarily. But I'm like, you know what? Let me just send a message. So I sent a message off to whoever ran the Facebook page and said, hey, what's going on with you guys? Are you around? I'd like to get plugged into the music scene down here. And guy's name is Star. He emailed me right back. Pretty soon we were talking on the phone, and today I went down to the studio to check it out because he is looking to work with someone, to have another producer come in and produce bands, and to expand the client to some different types of bands, since I specialize in live recordings of things of like drums and full bands, alternative indie stuff. And turns out he was just talking to his wife about how he needed someone for the studio. He needed to find someone. And then that day I came out of the blue and asked him about it. And I thought, he said he couldn't believe it. It was divine intervention. So we had a good talk. I've got some things to work out, but I think I'm going to be doing spending some time working in a studio down here in South Georgia, producing some bands. If you're down in this area, you may want to watch for me to start that, especially if you have a band, as in drums, bass, guitars type band, because we can record your stuff there. So that was exciting. So either way, what happened was that took a few hours, and I was really down to the wire. I did not get the video finished for Mindy because Mary Claire, my fearless leader when it comes to my approach to doing music these days, I swear to you, I'm on track for the whole releasing stuff like crazy. In fact, every week. So I will release the Mindy song probably tomorrow, and then we'll debut it again next week with the whole video on the live stream, the Necco Chamber. That song, man, it's one of those songs that no one's ever heard that I really love, and it's important to me. Obviously, it's about Mindy, my muse, and about Papa Don, my arch enemy. No, he's not my arch enemy. I'm kidding. Finn, do you have a question? I see. Go ahead and ask me a question, although I need my glasses on, and then it reflects. Baked potato skins. Yes, that's a great question, Darcy. And the answer is 42. 42 bacon skins. So, good question. Good question, Melinda. Am I doing the live stream next week? I have not figured out exactly what the plan is. Might do it a day early. Might do it from the airport. Might pre-record it. The reason is because of the third thing I wanted to share with you guys today, and that is some of you may or may not know that I do Neckos for breakfast and write my music and all that. I also am the director of a nonprofit, and that nonprofit is called the Sprout Experience. And something I've been doing for a long time is working with my friends, the Maasai in Kenya. And I'm actually leaving for Africa on Wednesday to go back. We're working with a school group, And I'm also touching base on doing the Maasai Music Project again, which is writing music, original music, with the Maasai and kind of combining styles and all that. So what I thought I'd do is share with you an example of that. So the Maasai Music Project, no, I do not want to play that one for you. The Maasai Music Project is something I started in 2009, 10, and basically take kids to Africa. They have immersive experiences in education with the Maasai, and in Eastern Africa. We stay way out in the middle of nowhere with no electricity or running water for part of the time, and it's an unbelievable experience. And so one of the things that we did over the years was record music with the Maasai. So if you went to my webpage, it's funny, I was talking about all the online stuff. I didn't mention the webpage, neccorecords.com. But there's a page in development about the Maasai Music Project. This is where I'm going this Wednesday, back here. If you look through the pictures, these are the people I work with, the Maasai here in the middle. There's a picture of me recording a long time ago, just like 2010, I believe. Out in the middle of the savannah, dancing with the Maasai, and recording with them, bringing Western instruments like hand drums and guitars, and then playing with the Maasai, which are traditional calling and responding songs, things like that. But these people, these guys are my friends that I've known. They call me their brother. I've known some of them for 15 years now. So going there is exciting for me. And musically, I've been in contact with some of the elders, the Maasai elders from the community there, and they're very interested and excited about kind of getting the music going again, because it's kind of slowed down. So here's a song I'm going to play for you off of our first album, the Maasai Music Project. It's called Shine. So the Maasai, some of the Maasai girls at one of the schools wrote the chorus, Shine, Shine, Shine. You'll see it. And then there's some Maasai language in there. And then we got together and we added Western style music to it, and we came up with this song. So I'll play it for you. This is the part of what else Necco Records does, that I'm going to be doing more of this in the coming months and year. But let me just take a break of the talking and watch this. This is Shine by the Maasai Music Project. The vocals are students from them, the Maasai. Drums is Jeff Byram, sassy Jeff Byram. Vocals, lead vocals is me. Also, Neil Bryant is in there. Guitar, probably Neil and me both. Bass, same thing. Don't know all the ins and outs, but definitely produced by Necco Records, by me. And then this is some footage from them too. So this is Shine by the Maasai Music Project, featuring Neckos for Breakfast.
All my people come together, let the light shine. Let it shine on one another, let the light shine. All my people come together, let the light shine. Let it shine on one another, let the light shine. Come on and light shine, let the light shine. Shine, shine, let the light shine. Shine, shine, let the light shine.
I was feeling outside of the land of the living, lost all faith that anyone was willing to be more, see more, feel more. But I swore this could be done if we just found love. But let me get back to the point of the lesson. Hands up, here come the question. Who had the guts to go all the way? Who could I trust to stay strong? And this game may seem out of our reach, but quitting and giving is not for me. Said that's all true, but what we gonna do? Here's what we're gonna do. I choose, you choose. We shine, shine, let your light shine.
It's a valuable life lesson. Looked over the radar, looked under the ocean.
Now what did I find the day that I found you? What did you find the day that you found me? Just in time we ran to one another, we found our family. It goes like F to the A to the M to the L E. You know I'm not a rapper, so it may sound silly, but it's the only way I can say how I'm feeling. F to the A to the M to the L E. Stay together.
Let the light shine.
All right. So that brings back a lot of memories for me. Sometimes I forgot exactly how deeply we got involved and how amazing that whole thing was. Never been done. Maasai language and English language together and pop mixed with traditional Maasai has never been done, except for by us, and that's awesome. And we're going to do some more of it. That song, by the way, yeah, I'm pretty proud of it. I think it's good. So I think we're also going to re-release Maasai music under Necco Records. Some of it, not all of it, but songs like that will definitely be re-released. So you'll be seeing video coming out for that, and maybe a little bit tweaked. And so it should be pretty encouraging, pretty exciting. And how do you get involved? Anybody in the text that knows me, anybody in that text wants to tell me, how can you help us so that we can keep doing this and we can release all kinds of music and have concerts? How can we do it? Does anyone remember? I talked about it for like 20 minutes. It was extremely boring. And I went on like a Red Eye commercial with whatever that guy's name, who's known for being extremely boring. Fine, I'll tell you if you don't remember. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Those are things you can do. Join, like, follow, share, get people talking. Then when I have a new song ready, I'll be like, hey, it's a new song. And people are going to be like excited, and they'll be lining up at my front door. Metaphorically, of course, is what I meant. Oh, Cecily's listening. Follow and like. Join Street Team. Ben Stein, yes. He's the boring one. With dry eyes. Blah. Yeah, that's pretty much how I was talking. Yeah, so if you could do that, and then, just enjoy. We have some cool products too. Some stickers and CDs and all kinds of things. Dash, you did not. Dash found the video. Man. Next time we run, that's getting shown. Maybe we could even do a remix, Dash, with some new music. Goes with it or something. I like that idea. I was going to say something super important, and then the brain literally went... Yes, says Dash. Man, Dash, we got to get some lunch or something next time I'm in Cleveland. Catch me up on what you've been doing. Got that creative energy. I'll never forget. Yeah. Finn, like and subscribe. That's correct. And you know what? I sometimes I don't like to I feel like I'm advertising, because I am. or selling, which technically I guess I am. But what I'm always told by the musicians that I'm working with is it's not like I'm selling them a fancy cheese grater that may or may not work. It's 1995, and you know what we're selling is stuff people, if they want it, they want it, and if they like it, they're gonna love it. It might even help them. So that'd be great. I've received 100 messages today with Restream chat. Thank you, Restream. It makes me very encouraged. All right, so I played you Shine, played you Mindy, which will be fully released this week. Talked about the online nonsense. Oh, I want to tell you one thing that was interesting, and then I think we'll call it a day early today since I don't have all kinds of... What, Darcy? Per my previous question. I get distracted like squirrel when I see chat. I just scroll. No, so part of the new music format that I'm doing, because the idea is that you have to support yourself with music if you're going to keep doing it. You can't just self-fund a full-time job. At least not everyone can. So we offered a starter pack. It's like a Necco's for Breakfast starter pack. It comes with CD, stickers. Actually, not a CD. Stickers, download card, download announcements, some signed stuff. It's very fun. And the idea is that you can get some things added like CDs and T-shirts and things, sort of as a base to at least cover Facebook advertising so that we don't go completely broke. And so I was so excited when I finally connected all my emails together, and I got three orders in the first week. And here's what happened. I ended up losing about $18 on the deal because of poor execution, bad planning, and the price of things on my part. I'm learning. I had a guy up in Canada who ordered the starter pack plus a CD, and I was so excited. And when I went to send it, the lady looked at me and said $17 to send it. It weighed less than 4 ounces. But there's all kinds of rules and things, and she had actually forgotten something and didn't put in the keyboard right. Point is, it is a challenge to get stuff done, to get your music out to people, but it's worth it in the end. And guess what? It was $17 to send. I sent it for $17 because he was a supporter. I wanted to get him what he had he'd paid $10 for. So, but I wasn't not going to send it to him. And then I'm in the process of figuring out how to send things to Canada. So yeah, interesting insight into what it's like to try to kind of pull this off, the whole music thing. In this economy, and actually, not side point, but TikTok. That's actually what I'm going to do with TikTok. I'm going to share the story of doing this. I think that's kind of what it's made for, more than, crafted videos like I always do. So I'll learn that. So please stay tuned. And when you get a chance, if you see something you like, just go ahead and take the extra second to follow through and say, I like that, or check, I like it, or follow it, or even better, share it with somebody or tell somebody else about it. That'd be awesome. Yes. So please watch the Facebook group for information on next week's show, since I'm going to be in Africa. Yes, Cecily, we do need 1,000 followers or we cannot stream live on TikTok. And they are coming slow. I think we're up to 117 now. Fake accounts do count, but I read something very interesting today. And it makes sense. If you get 1,000 fake accounts, so you have your TikTok and now you can stream and all that, TikTok doesn't really care actually if you buy them. However, it doesn't know you bought them later on, and it sees all this content. You have 1,000 followers and only like 6 likes. And to them, that means your content is boring. And they stop suggesting it to people, and they stop, putting it on the For You. So basically, it's kind of like you could get to that broadcasting level real fast if you want to spend a couple bucks. But not only does it not work in the end, I just don't want to do it. So let's get it going. Let's get some cool stuff up there, get some people to laugh, get them to talk to me, tell their stories. If I say something that you think reminds you of something you did, tell your story. That's kind of what we're going for here. A real community, not just, not Ticketmaster or Spotify. But Necco's for Breakfast, Necco Records, Daniel Grigson Music. All right? Okay. Norman, I did not see you on there, but I see everybody talking to you. So that makes me happy. And I would like to get together with you and Bree and the rest of the Tamises, play some music. I think that'd be great. Again, when I get back from Africa. I am definitely going to be putting some TikToks and things up from Africa, so keep your eyes peeled for that. It should be fun. You know what? Before I hang up, you can post it on Facebook, or you can email me at daniel@neccorecords.com. What do you want me to do and or say in Africa on camera that I could get done for you? Like, do you want me to say something to you? Like, hey, Dash, here I am with some lions. What's up? Just let me know. I'll see what I can get done, and I'll put them up on TikTok. I'm not actually going to play with the lions, but I will definitely find some lions for Dash, even though he didn't actually request it. That was my imaginary Dash. All right. So thank you, everybody. A little bit shorter today. We didn't have our question of the night, which is okay. We'll get back to that, and we'll keep making the show better and better each week. I hope you enjoyed what we did to, and thank you for all your support. I really appreciate it. We're going in the right trajectory up. So thank you very much.